Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are doing good and are staying inside home. As you know that the pandemic is still not over, so please stay at home. Now, coming to today's topic. As you know, today we are going to do a new story. Wow, a new story. What do you know? What is the name of the story? The name of the story is The Crow and the Pitcher. So for that, you need your book number 1. This is your book number 1. In your book number 1, on page number 96, you have been given this story, The Crow and the Pitcher. So today we will start this story and I'm going to explain you the story in the same way like we have done it earlier. Firstly, what is the name of the story? What are the characters in the story? The difficult words in the story? And what moral you shall learn in the story along with the explanation. So let's start. What is the name of the story? The name of the story is The Crow. This is The Crow and the Pitcher. The Crow and the Pitcher. Now, after you know the name of the story, now you should know the main characters or props in the story. So as it is very much evident from the name of the story, the main character in the story is the crow. This is the crow. You know crow, it's black in color, right? And this is a pitcher. Okay, this is a prop. Now, in the story, while reading, you will come across certain difficult words. So, for your convenience, we have provided you with the meanings of those difficult words which you will get inside the story while reading, right? Like I have mentioned it earlier, I am telling this again. You are only going to go through these words to understand their meaning. Okay, it is not necessary for you to learn the meanings. It is provided only for your convenience. So let me show you the way in which you can note it down. In this way, we have provided you in the form of PDF the difficult words in the story. Now I'm going to quickly explain you the meanings of a few of these difficult words that you shall come across in the story. Number 1, thirsty means need a drink, right? At times you say, Mama, please get me a glass of water. I am thirsty. Matlab प्यास लगना. Second word, to search means to look for something. Matlab kuch ढूंढना. Right? At times your toys or any other thing is not around you, you find it. So you say, let's go and search. This means to search. Pond, an area of water, right? You might have seen ponds at some places. Any place where you see there is lots of water at one place, that you can call it as a pond. Next, little, which means small, chota. Next, peeped means to look for something, like I was peeping inside your phone, or I was peeping through the window means to look for something. झुककर घुसकर बाहर को देखना, उसके अंदर देखना, like I was peeping through your copy. Okay, next, stretched to pull something, like you stretch your body, right? Stretched, खींचना, right? Next is beak. Beak means the hard pointed part of bird's mouth. Now this is the beak. This is called beak. This is the hard pointed part of the bird's mouth, right? Next is pebbles. Pebbles means stones. Pathar, idea, a plan. I got an idea. Let's make some cookies at home today. Next, drop, to let something fall. Kuch girne dena. Next, flew, to move through the air. The birds flew away, right? So these are all the difficult words you shall come across in the story. Now, after you are clear with this, let's move ahead. Like in every story, by the end of the story, I tell you the moral of the story. But before that also, you should have an idea what you will be learning from the story. So the moral of the story is try and try until you succeed. And this is also provided to you in the PDF. So in this way, you can please note it down somewhere. You need to keep a proper record of the moral of the stories we provide and the summaries we provide, because in the same way you are supposed to learn it later. So the moral of the story is try and try until you succeed. हमें कोशिश करती रहने चाहिए जब तक हम सक्सेसफुल ना हो जाए, जब तक हम उस चीज में जीत ना जाए. Okay, now let's start with the story. So, what happened? Once upon a time, there was a crow. Now, this is a crow. एक समय की बात है, एक crow, कौवा था. He was very thirsty. उसे बहुत प्यास लग रही थी. What happened after that? He was looking for water here and there. वो इधर उधर पानी ढूंढ रहा था. Then what happened? He saw a pitcher. Now, this is a pitcher. Pitcher, जिसे हिंदी में मटका भी कहते हैं. So he saw a pitcher, but was very low. The water was very low in the pitcher. See, he is looking inside the pitcher, but pitcher के अंदर पानी, the water was very low, बहुत नीचे था. So he tried to drink water, but he couldn't drink. Right? He could not reach the water because the water was very low. Then what happened? He was looking around and saw some pebbles. उसे कुछ पत्थर दिखाई दिए. Do you know what do you mean by pebbles? Patthar, right? Stones. These are pebbles, right? So these kind of pebbles he saw, and what did he do after that? He put those pebbles inside the pitcher. And when he had put these pebbles inside the pitcher, soon the water came up. And as soon as the water came up, the crow drank the water. Now you see in this picture, now the water came up and the crow drank the water. And after he drank the water, he flew away. He flew away like this. So this was about the story, The Crow and the Pitcher. What is the moral of the story? The moral of the story, The Crow and the Pitcher, is try and try until you succeed. So that was all for the day, students. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.